Hi everybody, today I want to share with you another organizational video for my craft room studio slash office. And today we're going to look at this paper tower that is right at the end of my island. So when we redid the office, we redid it because I wanted my table in the middle of the room. It used to be along this wall here. So from this end all the way over was a long table, and I traded that long working area table for an island in the middle, and then these two paper towers are at the end. So let's dive in and look at this. So when I did the island, you can see that here's the Alex drawers. So all of the island furniture is from IKEA. I did Alex drawers on each side, and I'll do a whole video on this. I just want to give you an orientation of first of all, why I put in the paper towers and what they're used for. So I have Alex drawers here, they're lifted, and then I have IKEA tabletops. So the thing with the tabletops, it was the hardest part of figuring out furniture for this room, because if I got tables any longer, they were wider, and then I wouldn't have enough room in between. And so I wanted longer tabletops, but couldn't find them. So my fix for that was I just didn't put them flush with the drawers, so they're not all the way to the end. And it creates this little area that steps down, which ended up being fine, because you can see, and you'll see in my other video of the island, that I have stuff sitting here. So when I started working in this area, when I started putting it together, what I realized is, because I lost this long table area here, I didn't really have any place to set stuff. So you can see, I have stuff sitting here that I'm working on, and I have stuff sitting here that I'm working on, and I really needed another surface. And so these paper towers were actually Wendy Cranford. You might follow her on YouTube or on her website. Her father-in-law built these, and they used to be in her studio. And when she redid her studio, it was around the same time I was redoing my studio. And I had told her if she ever got rid of these, I really wanted them. So at first she was like, okay, do you want the paper towers? And I was like, no, I don't have any room. And I freaked out. And then when I realized I needed more surface, I was like, yeah, I think I'll take them. So I got them from her. I painted them black. So when they were in her studio, they were just unfinished. On this end, I have my paper trimmer hanging. And this is where I sit to create and stamp and film. So I have my paper trimmer hanging there. And then this top piece right here, you can see, this is actually just a plain shelf. So you can get them at Walmart, you can get them at Lowe's. You get the shelf piece, and then you put brackets under it, and it creates a shelf. Now I had these in different spaces, in different rooms, in different craft rooms, and we had them on hand. And when I said to my husband, do you think you could build me something to go on top of this? He said, yeah, I totally could, but I think I already have something that will work. And so that ended up being perfect. So it's just a shelf. I painted it teal. So that also sparked, if you look over here, that is my grandmother's old chair that sat in her dining room, in her kitchen for years and years, and it was yellow. And I took it all apart and I painted it this teal color to match my room. And I covered the seat part was like a cream color, and I covered it with fabric. So then I just took that same teal, it was actually spray paint, and I painted that, and then we just put liquid nails on the surface of it, and that holds it down. And then my grid paper goes right here. And then most of the time what I sit on this are projects that I'm that need to be filmed, basically. So let's talk about the paper tower part of it. Now let me sit down, I think, so that you guys can see up close. Now, the thing is that I like this tower for a couple reasons. I like where it's at because it actually does not get a lot of light. And in fact, you'll notice when I pull these out that I've labeled each shelf because I cannot tell what color cardstock is in this under normal circumstances. Now I have my door over here opened. It's really bright, so I'm not going to leave you pointed there, but I have my door open so that I can film this so that you guys can see. But otherwise it's pretty dark, which actually is not necessarily a bad thing because it actually protects my cardstock a little bit more. So this was specifically built for Stampin' Up. I don't know anything about how it was built or the way it was put together, again, because I did not do it. But it was specifically built for Stampin' Up cardstock. So all of our colors of cardstock fit into this tower. I organize my paper in colors and then brights. They go all the way down. I'm just trying not to make you guys dizzy. And then subtles and then regals. Now, I wish there wasn't such a gap here. You can tell that there's much more of a gap. Now, I think when Wendy originally asked her father-in-law to build it, I think she actually kept like Whisper White cardstock and very vanilla cardstock, which I have more of that on hand, but then I don't really understand how she fit all the other cardstock in, because with it this way, there's just enough space for all of the cardstock to go in there. So I wish that this was not such a gap, but there's nothing I can do about it, right? So let me show you a little bit inside here in case you want to get an idea of how to make it. So it looks like her father-in-law used these for the shelves, and then the shelves are removable. They slide in and out, and then it's really sturdy. It's really thick. I don't know what kind of board it is. I didn't paint inside of it. I just painted the outside of it. Again, these move in and out. So what I've done is I've just labeled each one with whichever cardstock is there. Most of these little cubby holes fit 2 packs of cardstock. I like having it this way so I can see what I have and what I don't have. All I did is I spaced them. It ended up working out that the shelf, this teal shelf, was the exact size of my island within like a 1/16 of an inch. So it's really perfect. And then I just got a tension rod, which I already had. And this is material that I did for my curtains. So you can see that I have curtains there. I have curtains there. And then I have a valance here. And then I have this here. So what I did is I got these curtains from Walmart. I got 2 panels. They're really long. So they're meant to go like from, you know, all the way to the floor kind of. And I just used 2 sets to do all the curtains in here, and then I still have fabric left over, and I did pillows and stuff as well in here. Up here, I'm gonna flip this up here. Down here made the perfect cubby hole because, again, I'm in a room that does not have any kind of closet or any kind of way of hiding anything away. So down here, it was perfect. Right here, I just have some backup cardstock. And then I have a 31 bag that doesn't fit where my other bags are. And then I have this clear container, and it has old trimmers in it. And then it has like my scoreboard, and then it has some chalkboard. Like, it's like, I want to say shelf paper, but it's not shelf paper. It's like this chalkboard stuff. And then I also am able to store my filming on my Archon stand here. It fits perfectly. There's just enough space for it to fit there. And then I can close that up and hide it away, and it ends up being perfect. The funny story about this fabric is it is the bottom piece of that. So I cut that, and then I just turned it, and it was the perfect size to go right there. So I love having the paper tower. I love having the surface. My grid paper is up there, and I can tell what paper I need. I may at some point raise this by just adding some wood to the bottom of this so that it's the same height. You can see that it's like kind of 3 steps. And at some point I might raise it, but I really don't mind it this way at all. So I hope that you've enjoyed seeing my paper tower. If you have any questions, please let me know. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up, and then you can check out the other videos in my organizational series, and I will link them below. Have a wonderful day, you guys, and I will talk to you next week.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and watching my videos. Here are 2 other of my most recent videos. I would love for you guys to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will catch you in my next video. I hope you all have a wonderful day.